Ramble.
Zach, do you use a phone?
I sure do.
Let me tell you about something incredible. It's called Visible. It's an all-in $40 a month phone service with no annual contracts and unlimited data on Verizon's 4G LTE network.
But when you join with up to 3 friends, you can pay as little as $25 a month with Visible's Party Pay.
You know what's crazy, Zach?
What?
There's 4 of us, and we could all join the Visible Party Pay and pay just $25 a month for unlimited data, messages, and minutes on Verizon's 4G LTE network.
Visible's Party Pay is an awesome way to save even more on their already absurdly affordable phone service. And you'll never share your bills, accounts, or unlimited data. Everyone just pays less.
With Party Pay, you can get together with 1, 2, or 3 others, and everyone's bill goes down for each new person, as low as $25 a month. You'll get the same unlimited data, messaging, and minutes on Verizon's 4G LTE network without sharing your bills, accounts, or your unlimited data.
That means you'll never pay together, just save together. And you know what they say? Friends that save together, stay together. Save together. Plus, with Party Pay, you can save with literally anyone. Friends, frenemies, family, significant others, total strangers. Just walk down the street and scream, "Who wants to save money on your phone bill?" Even internet randos like us. Get started with Party Pay at visible.com/tryguys. That's visible.com/tryguys.
One more time, visible.com/tryguys. Thank you to Visible, Dollar Shave Club, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for sponsoring today's episode.
Happy Thanksgiving! Welcome to the TryPod. We are the Try Guys, 4 guys that try things, but today we're talking about stuff. You got Keith.
Yo!
You got Zach.
Thank you.
You got Eugene.
Hello.
And this is your host, Ned. We got a very special Thanksgiving episode. We're going to talk about what we're thankful for, like pumpkin pie, family, and Keith.
Hey.
And then since Thanksgiving is time to be holly, jolly, and merry, we're going to read some of your drunk emails. Hopefully, if you're going to have Thanksgiving and get a little toasted tonight, I want you to write one of those, okay? And then finally, we're going to play our long-awaited, week in the making, suspenseful game, Trending Page or Trending Rage.
Woo. Dun, 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 dun.
But first, how you guys doing? What's the Thanksgiving plans? We're recording this before Thanksgiving, so
where are you
right now as people are listening to this?
I am on a plane or a series of planes to Rhode Island to do some shows with Lou Berger on Friday and Saturday night, Black Friday and Whimsical Saturday. Yeah, we're doing 4 shows, 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday in Rhode Island. And so I'm traveling. For the first time ever, I'm traveling all day on Thanksgiving. I'm doing nothing Thanksgiving related. It's a little bit sad, but I have already at this point celebrated my own Thanksgiving, which is going to Korean barbecue on the Tuesday night before Thanksgiving. Would you guys like to have joined me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm not leaving till Wednesday.
I'm going to say probably not.
Okay.
Just being real.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay. My family's coming into town, and my mom doesn't eat red meat, so I'm just thinking about the reality.
pork.
I'm going to say normally KBBQ invites go out like day of. I'm thrilled that I can, I can get a babysitter. I can rearrange my schedule. I can make it happen. So me and Keith will have some Korean barbecue.
Look, I would have loved to have been there in the past of the future, but I just couldn't in this past.
Wait, so what are you doing Wednesday if you're doing your Thanksgiving on Tuesday and traveling Thursday?
Nothing on Wednesday because I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. I was going to do it all on Wednesday night and participate in Black Wednesday.
What's Black Wednesday?
It's Blackout Wednesday. It's when you get super fucked up before Thanksgiving.
We don't condone that.
We don't condone it.
We don't condone it. We don't endorse it. We don't condone it. We don't condorse it.
I endorse it a little bit.
I think it's fun. I've just never been able to do it. I've always been working on Thanksgiving, and this time I'm not working on Thanksgiving, but I have to be up so early anyway, so I don't get to do any of the Thanksgiving stuff. I have to make my own.
Yeah, but also that Blackout Wednesday, which I haven't heard that name, it's the idea is you're going back to your hometown and seeing all your friends, right? You know, I don't think you're just...
we gotta condorse that.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's basically you're getting so fucked up because you're in that life stage where you get to spend the night at your parents' house and you're going to wake up at noon and someone's going to feed you a ton of food. So it's kind of like amazing in terms of like hangover food. It's a feat. feast. It's a hangover feast of just fatty, dairy-filled everything.
How about you, Eugene?
Well, first, I'm glad that you're starting to eat Korean food for Thanksgiving. I feel like
I've actually done it for the last 3
I'm
years.
partially responsible, hopefully.
You are.
Since my goal is to always introduce people in LA to Korean food. Miles, I need to take you out to Korean food.
I would love that. I need a guide.
Yeah, I will fuck you up, Miles.
You can come to
fuck you up with so much meat and vegetables.
Miles, brace yourself for a proper fucking.
Have you ever gotten fucked up by Eugene?
By your boss?
Yeah.
The meat of Eugene's people.
Yes, the meat of my people, which people don't know, but Thanksgivings in the past, most of mine were half Korean food. People of color usually have like mixed Thanksgivings if you're American.
Awesome.
So, my South Asian friends have Indian food. My Southeast Asian friends like David, who I also introduced y'all to and cuts your hair now. I might
Not
go to
mine.
Not yours.
I'm letting my hair look shitty.
But
I need all the help I could get.
I'm not having a family Thanksgiving this year because one of my best friends is having her wedding on Thanksgiving weekend. So
That's crazy.
yes,
Wild.
she doesn't fucking care. She's like, I'm gonna have it on Thanksgiving weekend. Fuck everybody.
Is it on Black Friday or
It's on
Whimsical
Friday, Saturday. It's on Saturday night, but it's in Arizona. So
That's unabashedly crazy, right?
yeah, she doesn't give a fuck. I love it. I'm going to a wedding, but for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go with David or Kalen Allen invited me to his Thanksgiving, so I might go to Kalen's for a second.
Kalen.
Yeah, so I have like a pretty fun Friendsgiving, I guess. But
Yeah.
for David's, it's gonna be Vietnamese food. So
I'm pissed. Can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm PO'd.
P.O., do it, man.
Okay.
Welcome to our next segment. Keith's so angry.
Oh, man. Last night, I saw online that Taco Bell hosted a Friendsgiving. This is 2 giant Taco Bell events that I have not been invited to. Also, I found out because Kelsey Dara went to it that the Taco Bell headquarters plays Keith Eats Everything at Taco Bell
Shut up.
on a loop every day.
No.
Right as you walk in. So they know who the fuck I am. They know I am the only person who actually reviews fast food. Are they afraid of me? Why am I not invited to cool Taco Bell events?
Keith, can I P.O. you a little more?
Yes.
I was invited.
You were invited? What? Why am I not invited?
I was invited in fairness, as Kelsey's plus
Okay,
one
well,
to the Taco
then
Bell
that doesn't matter.
Thanksgiving.
That's different.
It's a Friendsgiving, but it's Taco Bell through. Hey, what's up, Jonathan?
All right.
Thanks. We get delivery coffee.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, anybody else want
It was a
drink?
special
I'll
request.
take a coffee. Yeah.
I'm good, thanks, John.
Could you
I'm
cut
good,
me
thank
up some celery and dip it in
No,
peanut butter
Zach.
with little raisins?
Ooh.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a great audio experience. Yeah, she invited me to this Friendsgiving, but it was in, I want to say like Irving, and it was at 4:00. We were filming a video yesterday, which is why we're surrounded by black
Oh,
cloaks.
yeah. This must be a very different YouTube experience
Yeah.
for the YouTube podcast fans.
I'm still hyped up from that video, by the way.
It was so fun. But I just can't believe that I wasn't invited like
Yeah,
twice.
that's messed
Because
up.
I had tweeted at them the last time. I was like, hey, next time you do this, you better invite me. How dare you not invite
Have
me?
you slid into their DMs?
No, but they shouldn't have to. They play my video in their corporate
Do
headquarters.
they play like only your video on loop, or is it part of a playlist?
It's part of a
with other
playlist
stuff?
with other Taco Bell aficionados.
That would
Keith,
Yeah,
I don't know if
pretty
your in entry point is necessarily from Pride. I think you have to slide into their DMs.
But I should get the golden invite. There should send a courier to my door, knock 3 times and sing to me and tape it and hand me a check to cover my expenses to get there.
Well, you're the Bucket King of Los Angeles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Taco Bell plays your video on
I mean, did
Yeah.
you
We
say
ridicule
that
them.
like half of their food all tasted the same?
I think that's their pride. Because I think it's impressive that they've been able to create so many items out of the same base
a
menu.
positive spin out of it.
Yeah. But yes, I rail a little bit of everybody's menu because they need a good kick in the butt.
gentle ribbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspiration to do better.
Wendy's is afraid of me.
Well, maybe it's just maybe they think you're too famous, and they're like, oh, Keith would never want to
No,
we couldn't
didn't
even
Jeffree
possibly-
Star
like,
go to the Taco Bell
Jeffree
hotel?
Star went to the hotel. Rosanna Pansino went to the hotel. Lord DIY went to the hotel.
way more famous than
I'm not more famous than them, but I'm more famous than some of the other people there.
Yeah. So, Keith, in case any Taco Bell corporate employees are listening, do you want to write a little letter to them right now?
Please invite me to events. Also, how dare you not have done that yet? Love,
Okay.
Keith.
Here's the deal. You Taco Bell, you messed up. You did not invite Keith to the Friendsgiving, but there's still more holidays in the year. If you want to throw a Taco Bell Hanukkah party,
Chris Liv Moss.
wow.
Christmas.
Wow.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Wow. Wow. That got me. I'm awake now. And by the way, if you're listening to this, why don't you go ahead and check on that turkey? You know, we assume that you might be cooking. Maybe it's time to flip the casserole.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make stuff.
Do you guys watch football on Thanksgiving? Because
Yes.
Ariel's family, they were so surprised and shocked that I was like, "Hey, you guys want to turn on football?" And they're like, "What do you mean?
This
There's
is family
football
time."
on Thanksgiving?"
Oh,
I'm
that's-
like, "Yeah, football is an essential part
The
of
Lions. The
the
Lions.
Lions, the
And the
Packers,
Cowboys.
and the Cowboys."
I think they all play this year.
Is that what you two are doing on Thanksgiving?
Hell yeah, that's what I'm doing on Thanksgiving. I've had to spend Thanksgivings at places where, like, one year I spent it here with my grandma. Oh, thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you,
So
Jonathan.
much, Johnny
Second
John.
delivery of
Thank you,
coffee
Jonathan.
for Keith.
Anyone
so
else
yeah,
need
well,
anything,
strong.
Miles? Are you okay? You look a little parched.
No, I'm wonderful. I will say, Jonathan texted me from the other room, and he said that Ned tried to make coffee without a filter, and it exploded the coffee machine.
No.
So
What do
he
you mean
said,
exploded?
he said it's a little bit of a mess back here. It's going to be a second before Ned gets his coffee.
I was wondering what was taking so
I was
long.
with Ned when he was
I
deciding
was
if he
looking
needed.
for the filters. Okay, we got into the office early to record this episode. We were the first people here. And normally our office PA, Sam, makes coffee. And I'm not going to say that I know my way around a coffee machine because I don't. I know around my coffee machine, I'm looking everywhere for these filters. And I'm like, come on, Ned, you're an adult. You're the boss of this company. You got to know where the filters are. But I couldn't find them. I'm searching everywhere. I thought about using a paper towel. But then I just looked at the basket and it looked like it had a tiny little hole at the end. So I was like, maybe it's one of these baskets where you don't need a filter. You just dump the
We're
coffee.
the kind of company that would have that advanced coffee machine.
Exactly.
We're doing well
like
this year.
Cuisinart or something. And so I just dumped the coffee right into the basket, hit play, and then we hit record on this podcast. 10 minutes later, hit play on the water.
Play those hits, stripper.
Play that water. And I'm sorry, Jonathan.
He's gone.
I mean, do you guys know any coffee hacks? Are paper towels better than
No,
nothing?
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
they're better than nothing.
Better than nothing, yes. Not good. Paper towels dissolve.
What's better
So do
than
we
a,
use the Chemex filters?
No, we have regular coffee
They're
filters.
just somewhere that I couldn't find.
Yeah.
Damn.
What about washcloths?
I mean, I guess you could. It'd probably taste like washcloth, though.
cheesecloth would be a good one.
That'd be fun.
Ew, I don't want cheese in my coffee.
Well, you're gonna have to have it.
What was you had an idea once? We were gonna do a month-long video where every day, every day.
I want to do this.
Tell the story.
I want to do a month-long video where it's called "Guess What Was in the Coffee." And every morning, I make a pot of coffee with a somewhat tainted water, like boiled hot dog water, or
Pickle juice.
or
Ew.
yeah. And there's a totally dedicated pot for this coffee, and everybody sips it and they try to guess. And it's just a fun game.
But it's a taste test where it's at 9 a.m. and no one's had their coffee yet. So it's like, what? Is
It's a
it
game show.
Is it hot dog water?
It's what's in my coffee.
I don't
Why
understand.
is it? Okay, thanks, Keith.
Wait
That
to
is
film
so
until
funny.
11 a.m. so everyone has a headache.
Brew it entirely with milk.
Oh God.
Actually, that sounds good.
I mean, it's
That
basically
sounds real good.
just a latte.
But Zach, we got derailed. You were telling us about your Thanksgiving.
That's not a good story.
All
I was
right.
happy to derail it.
Well, mine's basically a normal Thanksgiving too.
I used to have a great Thanksgiving. The last couple of years, I went and I hosted that 360 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh,
I'm not this
yeah.
year for unspoken circumstances, but that's sad for me because it was like a tradition.
I will say this year, my family's here. We're renting a house in Malibu, which should be nice.
Ooh.
But I have a sense of guilt around Thanksgiving because my horrible stomach ruins the menu for people. There's so many things that I can't eat that my family has to kind of curate a menu around me. You know,
they shouldn't do
I thought you were going to point out that it's like a baseless tradition in genocide.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I don't feel personally guilty for that with my stomach.
Okay,
My
okay.
stomach doesn't feel guilty for that, but I suppose I have the general white guilt associated. I feel like when we talked about it, though, it was like, what are we teaching the children?
What to be thankful for?
What are the kids?
What are we thankful for? Miles,
Yeah.
what are you thankful for?
I think I'm thankful that I work here.
Okay. But like, what are you?
I think that's an excellent answer.
That's a great answer.
Thank you
great
so much.
answer.
Hot answer.
I think I'm thankful for like my health. I think that's a very underrated thing.
Wow,
had a hernia
Miles,
the
just
other
fucking
year.
at me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
glad I'm not
had
like a
a hernia
scrawny-
the other year. You're
did.
old and broken like us.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad
but
I'm
Let
not
him,
like-
let him be thankful for what he's thankful for, guys. You guys are naysaying his thanks.
Miles, you are barely hanging on by a thread over there.
Pokemon, the new Pokemon. I'm thankful for that.
Have you started it?
Yeah, I'm in.
Are you
I'm
sword or
starting-
shield?
I did sword,
I'm Shield.
and that's good, so we can trade.
And also, everyone I know
there a
who's
third
got
one?
it. No, there's only 2. But you
Alright.
should be Shield because most people have Sword.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But I'm starting it tomorrow morning on the plane at 6:50 with the other guys of Louberger.
Oh,
We've all
that's-
agreed we aren't starting until the exact same time.
When you say tomorrow, do you mean tomorrow when this podcast comes
I mean
out?
yesterday tomorrow.
Okay.
Which is the Saturday before Thanksgiving we're starting. And then we have the Rhode Island trip where we're continuing. We're only going to be playing when we're traveling together.
that's great.
Wow.
So that we can sort of stay
You
on
should
the
all have
same
different
pace.
starters.
Yeah.
Which one are you picking?
I heard that you can actually do
Sourdough?
the original 3 in Shield.
I know, but you should pick
Oh.
one of the new
I don't know how
starters.
you do it. No, I'm going with Squirtle.
You,
Fuck that.
you not at the beginning of the game.
I think so. I think
Really?
it's one of those things where you have to like reject options and then they'll give
Oh.
you other options.
Wait,
I have
that's
to read about
crazy.
it.
That's really cool.
I just saw it, and even in the article you sent to me, it showed.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
cool.
pick one of the original
showed my
starters.
boys.
yeah, but I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for my house. I think that's pretty much it. What are you guys
Wait,
thankful
your
for?
house?
Like, I live in a really great place right now. I didn't buy a house like, some of you guys, but I live in a house with my girlfriend at the top of a hill with 2 of like
Whose
my
name
close friends.
is Sarah.
That's right.
Sarah.
You guys discovered.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I don't want to dig this back up. You're gonna answer the question, then we'll move right on. When we were talking last week about the school,
Yeah.
when you said that people don't wear shoes,
Yeah.
I was picturing them without socks. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Because that to me was great. If people just have their socks out, not that crazy.
Oh.
Little toes twinkling around, a little crazier.
I thought it was definitely with socks.
With socks
and it was
on?
all carpets.
Oh, no.
Carpet in school.
Oh, no. Fully carpeted like an
No.
insane asylum.
That's what I was picturing, and that's why. Okay, moving on.
All right. You guys know what movie I saw recently that was just a delight?
What?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You can see Hollywood's biggest stars, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, and Margot Robbie in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Time magazine says DiCaprio and Pitt are marvelous together. And New York Times says it's not going anywhere. It will stand as a source of delight for as long as we care about movies. And it's true. It like reimagined the story of all these old murders, the Manson murders. Pretty fun.
Sounds light.
Well, it's at the, it's Tarantino, but like at the end, it gets crazy. And it's just like this friendship between the 2 guys. It's enjoyable. Now with over 20 minutes of additional scenes and exclusive access to the set of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Watch it now on digital rated R.
That brings us to our next segment, Trending Page or Trending Rage. Keith, can I get the theme song?
Shoot. Ba ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Trending rage.
In the year 2019, the trending page on YouTube is crazy. There's all sorts of wild stuff on there. Things about celebrities, things about personal relationships, YouTubers I don't know their names.
And the Try Guys.
And the Try Guys. It's full of all sorts of stuff, but sometimes it's full of wacky stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a game that we first debuted at our VidCon podcast in front of hundreds of people who couldn't really hear us.
Thousands even.
Thousands even.
Yeah, I'd say that was an abject failure.
It wasn't our fault. They just didn't have a good sound system.
No,
They
it
didn't
was
have a good
really
sound system.
echoey.
It was bad. But so I'm going to give you guys 6 video titles. I'm not going to give you creator names. And you're going to tell me which 3 of them are fake.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
6 video titles, 3 of them are fake. Okay.
Three of
And
them
that
are
makes
fake.
us mad? Is that the
Makes us
rage
rage.
part?
Yeah,
It makes us mad that these don't exist?
It's almost like I'm so trending page or I'm so mad that I made fake titles.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so mad at the trending page that I made.
It's a
Oh,
working
you mean you
title.
don't like the trending page?
Yeah.
So you're like,
I can make
anything
these.
could be on there.
Come
Okay,
on,
I get it.
guys.
I get it.
Susan, come on. I can make these.
Yeah. But they
Okay.
they do feature our videos a lot, so like, it
Which is
doesn't
great.
make me mad.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
great.
like number 7. I don't know whatever happened to our number 1, 2 slot. We haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, that's true. That's once you're
Podcast has
past
never been
3, it like doesn't even
Okay.
matter.
And so to check, have you guys checked the trending page in the past couple of days?
No,
I probably glanced at
maybe
it.
2 days ago.
I look at it most days.
Yeah,
Okay,
those
there
are
you go.
most
Then if you feel like you know the answers, then maybe take a back seat.
Yeah.
You know what is crazy though? I think a lot of listeners and people with just broad YouTube knowledge would assume that like getting on the trending page is like, oh man, that's your ticket. But we really have found the trending page does not affect views at all. Like
No, it just
I'm
brings
talking
in trolls.
at all.
Yeah, it brings in a weird
Pretty much
audience.
it just brings in trolls to be like, who are these fuckers? What are they? What, I fucking hate this.
Yeah, it might
PewDiePie
increase
should
your
be number
views
one.
by 5%.
If even that, like I mean, really, like because you have your real time chart and there's no bump. It does not go up.
That's the trending range.
A tiny bump. There's usually a tiny bump.
It goes down.
No.
It sucks views out of your video.
I want to start the game.
Okay, so additional caveat. After I say them, I want you guys to explore what the video would look like if it was real, and some of them are. Okay, first
Trending page.
or trending rage. Number 1. Dennis Rodman becomes supreme leader of the cold tub. Cold as balls.
Jeez.
Oh, that's one of those Kevin Hart series. He gets people in ice baths and interviews them, and they all go, "Oh, it's cold."
What the fit?
But did Dennis Rodman, was he in it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't think so.
It seems unlikely.
Number 2, giving my high school bully a Tesla Model X.
That's a good title.
Good title.
But it's so straight up, maybe Miles thought of it.
Is the creator still in high school?
I can't tell you. Number 3, recreating Snoop Dogg's lobster thermidor by taste.
That's hilarious.
Sounds funny.
What? Thermidor.
I'm enjoying this.
Lobster thermidor? That can't be you mean Pomodoro?
I'm going to go yes, because I think I've seen Snoop Dogg on the training page. a couple times.
Thermidor. What the hell is is that a food?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Keith, you uncultured swine.
I think it's like a,
I don't know what that is either.
Number 4,
it's a sauce.
baby wants to come early, all caps.
Gross.
Oh my God, guys.
Number 5, Jennifer Garner gets destroyed in Fortnite.
That sounds hilarious.
I can't imagine there's a reason for her to be relevant right now.
And number 5, I got dumped at a wedding, all caps.
That seems likely. Probably like a Gabby Hanna type creator.
I'm gonna take a back seat because I know a couple of these as actual videos.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I'm gonna take a
you
back
should,
seat.
you should lead the charge, brah.
No, because the rules are if I know
he
that they're for
knows.
sure real.
If he knows for sure.
Yeah, I know for sure a couple of these.
Okay,
are
well,
there you
I'm
go.
going to go next level here, and I'm going to not play the answers. I'm going to play the man, which is Miles.
Yeah.
I'm going to think, what do I think Miles thought was a fake title?
Mm-hmm.
And so the very specific ones like Dennis Rodman
Mm-hmm.
and Lobster Thermidor
Mm-hmm.
and
Fortnite.
Jennifer Garner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say those 3 are real, and the other ones are fake. The more generic ones,
Okay.
Oh,
even though they sound like really good video ideas, I think it's like, is Miles really gonna like write all that stuff? It's like,
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
jump in real quick and take umbrage with something that has been said by one of my colleagues. Keith said that Jennifer Garner has no reason to be relevant right now. I find that deeply offensive because I think she was and continues to be one of America's several sweethearts. Also, she's been killing it on the IGTV.
Oh,
She
wait,
does-
really?
Yeah, she does cooking videos that are just delightful.
Huh.
I
just okay. I don't think the Fortnite audience would care about Jennifer
and
Garner.
hey, by the way, I agree. I don't think it's a real video.
And I don't think Jennifer Garner would get in that situation where she's playing Fortnite.
Especially with someone that would title it "Destroyed By," which
Yeah.
is so funny. That's a good title, man. It's real. If you made that one up, I'm proud of
Good
you.
work,
I
Miles.
can't say.
If you
Yeah.
didn't make it up, then I rescind it. I'm not proud of you.
And also to back up the video, as I have to defend all the videos to be real. Would the creator know that the Fortnite audience would not be into that video?
I feel
If
like
it's
the
trending,
creator
yeah.
is the Ellen Show.
Oh, that's
Something like that. I don't know if they would say
that would-
destroyed by, but I think it's like one of those, talk show circuit type of things.
So 3 of these are real. 3 of these are fake.
Yes.
All right, Keith. What are your 3 real?
okay. Well, I can tell you what 3 are fake because
Great.
that's how I can remember. I think Fortnite is fake. I think that the wedding one is fake just because like too boring, easy. And I think that maybe the Snoop Dogg thing is fake, but that seems he does do cooking things with Martha Stewart, so maybe not.
I think the Tesla one's fake.
The Tesla, yeah, that's no. I think one of those clickbaity titles has to be real. And I think give me a quick rundown again.
Okay,
it's hard
so
to remember 6 things.
Yeah, absolutely. Dennis Rodman becomes supreme leader of the cold tub, cold as balls.
I'm calling that real.
Giving my high school bully a Tesla Model X.
Fake.
Recreating Snoop Dogg's lobster thermidor by taste.
Real.
Baby wants to come early.
Real.
Fake.
Jennifer Garner gets destroyed in Fortnite.
Fake.
I got dumped at a wedding.
Oh, that's real. I'm calling 4 of them real.
I'm calling the last 3 fake. The
They
first 3
all
real.
could be real for sure. I'm gonna say Dennis Rodman, Jennifer Garner, and Snoop Dogg are all real.
Okay, wait. I'm revising. I'm going wedding, baby, and Dennis Rodman. I don't think that you are clever enough, Miles, to pull Dennis Rodman out of the back of your memory, but I think that you are clever enough to do Snoop Dogg, but then maybe got the name of the dish wrong and made that up.
Think that one's fake?
Because none of us know what the fuck Thermidor is.
Pretty sure that
I
one's
think
real.
that tampering with a title should be not allowed in this game. But I think you can't take half a title and just falsify
What's
the second
half of the title? Snoop Dogg?
Well, no, you said that you think the recipe's different, right?
No, I just think that there are Snoop Dogg videos. We don't need to.
I'll say this. None of the titles were tampered with.
Okay, great.
That baby one could be fake.
Eugene, you've been quiet for so long.
Well, because
Because he
I think
knows
I
the
know
right
most
answer.
answers.
All right, let's get the answer.
Wait, let's get
now that
Eugene that
let's get
actually
Eugene.
knows.
Let's get Eugene.
All right,
there.
yeah.
What do you think?
Okay, so I will say that Dennis Rodman, Snoop Dogg are both real. And then I think that
Come on, Jennifer.
I think that the one is that's hard between everyone's giving people Teslas, but I don't agree with the idea of giving a bully a Tesla.
It's a great
Which
idea.
makes me
To back it up,
which
Shane
makes-
Dawson just did that bully series.
I know, which makes me rage. I see why I'm raging, but because I can see why a YouTuber would do that. I'm gonna go with. So it's baby came early or dumped at a wedding.
Baby wants to come early. I got dumped at a wedding.
They're both great.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
Baby
gonna.
Wants to Come Early is
classic.
totally one of those
Yeah.
like family vlogger.
I'm thinking
pregnancy
baby wants to come
clickbaits.
early is real.
Yeah, no, I think that is real.
And
So
think
you-
Jennifer Garner's fake.
So Eugene, what are your 3?
Might be
I
right.
say Dennis Rodman, Snoop, and baby.
Are real.
All right, to reveal the first fake title. Giving my high school bully a Tesla Model X.
Yes!
Oh, I thought that was real.
Great idea,
Fake.
Miles.
Thank
Thought
you.
it was real.
Thank you.
We should find a bully and do that.
Funny because all of your fake ones are going to be taken up by some YouTuber. Within the next year.
All right, the second fake title. Jennifer Garner gets destroyed in Fortnite.
Yeah,
Dang.
Which
But
would be
let
a
me
funny
just
video.
go ahead and say once again, she's been killing it on the IGTV. Really delightful content. Way to go, Jennifer. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
She's doing cooking content.
Yeah.
I love
Everybody is. So is Christy Carlson Romano, according to Keith. There are a
Yeah.
lot of people getting on it.
Fun.
Fucking, we
That's
do it too now, apparently.
Yeah, we're about to have a whole bunch of cooking stuff.
Okay, the third fake one is I got dumped at a wedding. That's all.
All right.
Okay, I
That's
thought
right.
that was fake. So I got 2 correct.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Guys, can
Yeah.
I share? I had a Tesla giveaway idea that I think's really funny.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, obviously you've been on YouTube. I play with clothespins during our podcast. I don't know why. I
You're
just
a
like
little
to
fidget boy.
fidget with shit. So like Tesla giveaways are like the biggest YouTube trend, right? Just thanks Dobrik and all those people like just giving away cars. And so Keith and I were in an Uber that was a Tesla a couple weeks ago. It was thrilling.
It was an Uber X Tesla.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It was crazy.
He picked us up from the airport, and this guy, if he wasn't on loads and loads of cocaine, he was doing a really good job auditioning for the role of someone on loads and loads of cocaine, telling us how great the Tesla is. And we were just like, he's like, oh, you want to see how much pickup it has? And flooring it to the red light and then braking. But he used to work at Tesla, spent the entire time trying to convince us why we should get Teslas.
Wow.
By the end, I was kind of convinced.
I was on board.
And then I went and saw how
What
expensive
model
they are.
Tesla did he have?
He had the newest X.
Yeah, the
Right?
300, 3.
Have you guys not seen the Tesla truck?
I have.
No.
It's crazy.
It debuted
It's
That's
hilarious.
last
Trending
night, so
news.
For us.
listeners will be a week ago.
You guys all
wow.
saw it?
Yeah.
Does it look weird?
The windshield broke or something?
It looks like the opposite of the Homer Simpson car, but just as ugly.
It looks like it was in the first PlayStation and hasn't finished rendering yet. Yeah, this was unveiled for us last night as Elon's new truck. What's it called? It has a
Cybertruck?
Cybertruck.
So fucking. It
Whoa,
sounds like
it looks crazy.
this is like a rejected Rick and Morty plot, right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem real. And now he's
He's
gonna
just
be like,
smashing it with a hammer.
we're showing how the other door sucks, and this door rocks.
Whoa.
Is it Elon?
Elon.
No,
yeah.
it's some other dude
one-
with a hammer.
Well, the funniest is in the presentation they were supposed to show that the windows were
They're shooting a
shatterproof,
bullet at it?
and then it wasn't shatterproof.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The one that we were in, though, the entire roof is glass, which is so cool.
It's so funny. It just shatters the glass.
Oh Jesus. Well, what a huge error in their planning.
Well, it didn't shatter, actually. It's
He
tempered.
says maybe that was a little too hard. He
Oh.
threw like a big metal ball at it and then it just shattered.
I want
Both
to,
times
like,
it shatters.
no matter what happens, I just want to bottle up how I feel right now and know that is an ugly truck.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
No, you don't.
I do. I
It
like
needs
it.
color.
I just think that anything that looks like it was made in a sci-fi movie.
But, like,
It looks
It
like
looks cool, but would
it
you
looks like
really
Judge
want to drive
Dredd.
it like
Does anyone remember Judge Dredd?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it looks like what the 80s thought the future looked like.
And I'm super down with stuff like that. Like anything that's like DeLorean-esque, I'm going, okay, this looks like someone in his cyberpunk mindset. This should be a truck. It's obviously, I don't think it's going to do very well.
But like
it looks cool
imagine
to me.
driving that in your residential neighborhood and parking it in your driveway.
Yeah, it's like you have a
on
tank.
top of your neighbor's car.
It actually, this is the first non-electric car. It actually eats other cars for energy.
I'm most
That's
impressed
cool.
that it avoids looking like a traditional truck while it is a truck.
It feels like it's not a truck.
Because it
Where
can
do you
pull
put the
more than
stuff?
the Ford Ram or
It's like
something.
an
Yes.
SUV.
Yeah.
It's big,
Yeah.
too. It's bigger than a Ram.
The
would
funny
li-
thing is they're advertising like how like damage resistant it is, but like you don't want to even come close to damage. Like if a tree falls on your truck or like if you hit a mailbox by accident, like that's not good. Like what
Yeah.
kind of what application do you have where you're taking an errant sledgehammer and then you're like, all right, I'm okay, let's keep going.
Honestly, I think it's built for YouTubers, right?
I think it's literally built like I think most people drive like trucks and H2s or give them to their kids because they don't lose in an accident.
Yeah.
Like, as weird as that is to say, like they are unbreakable, giant, heavy machines.
And-
so if your idiot kid hits a tree, they'll be fine in a Hummer.
Yeah.
They'll be
Yeah.
fucking
I don't
fine.
think that's true. If you're
But-
going 70 miles an
Well, no,
hour
if
on
you're
the
going- yes,
highway,
just
you
that-
get
the-
into
if
an
the-
accident, you get fucked up no matter what you're driving.
But I think also truck culture is much larger than people like on the coasts realize. Like where I grew up,
Oh, yeah.
half of the high school student body had trucks.
Same.
It's a big cultural thing.
Yeah.
You tailgate in the parking lot.
Actually, all of us understand except Zach.
Yeah, I don't.
So I
I've
actually grew up really wanting a truck.
I never wanted a truck.
I just thought they were so cool.
They were
Like,
so loud.
but the classic trucks, the classic Ford trucks that have the beautiful like
Oh, those are beautiful.
eggshell colors.
My dream world, we're all driving little smart cars. You can barely fit two people in it. You're just zipping around, and you don't need to be afraid that a truck's gonna come bowl you over. We're all just in little go-karts zipping around. Wait, but I want to tell you my YouTube idea.
Okay.
It's a format that's a twist on the giveaway, and it's we can either do it to our significant others or to our staff. So it's surprising our staff with new Teslas, parentheses, best reaction gets to keep it. And you keep surprising
Jesus
people.
Christ.
You
That's
keep,
good.
keep surprising people. So first you surprise Miles, and when you film his reaction, then we go, Miles, that was great. Now hang out over here. We're gonna do the same thing to Rachel. If her reaction's better than yours, she gets to keep it. And then we bring in the next person.
But the same person's always going to win.
well,
No, they don't know.
they don't know.
No, but that means the same person will always win.
Well, you only do it once, and
It's
the next
gonna-
time we
it's-
do it to our wives.
Oh,
the
yeah.
next time you do it to
funny.
strangers.
Jesus.
It's
Because
so mean.
I can
Yeah,
already, you
that's
can already
mean.
envision a group of people and know who's going to have the best camera reaction.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think if you told me I was getting a Tesla and then you told me I wasn't getting a Tesla, I'd go home for the month.
Well, that's but that might be the best reaction.
That might be the best reaction.
Because for
we didn't say positive. It could be positive or
Yes.
negative.
We
And
tell
also,
people
if we time it with Christmas break, then that's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, your nice
Okay,
mental
so
health break.
guys, just think of the staff and just immediately think of who you know would have the best on-camera reaction to getting surprised by something.
Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will would win every
I think it would be
time.
Will. Alex might have a good reaction.
No, it's Will.
Unless someone like
Right,
actually,
Miles? Yeah.
like, what do you
Will-
think is the best reaction? Someone dancing or someone like genuinely like crying and being like, "Thank you."
Will, for people who don't know, is our amazing post editor, and he basically is like a human Morty from Rick and Morty in a lot of ways. Like he just,
I think he's more like a human Muppet because he like is.
no, he's just
fun and
wonderful.
cute.
He's wonderful, and once you get him on a tangent, he just goes forever. So, sincerely shocking him with
He hops
something
topics
as
quickly.
as a Tesla, I think his brain would implode, and it would be.
We've been
marvelous.
meaning to do a Will exclusive podcast on our Patreon, so we'll invite him on maybe next
yeah,
week
that would be
I
after the break.
recorded
and-
one with just me and him.
Oh, you did it!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
so jealous.
I have to
It's
edit
called
it.
The What with Will.
Yeah. All right, we'll get that up, but we'll bring him onto this pod sometime.
Well,
boys,
let's read some drunk emails.
yeah, let's pop over to, Thanksgiving's a time for you to drink with your family.
Time to check on that turkey real quick.
Oh yeah, everybody check on your turkeys.
Turkey check.
Pumpkin
Taste it up.
pie.
Taste
Almost
it
Taste
up.
done.
it. Taste
you should
do whatever you want to do.
should carve up your turkey before you cook it. It
Oh,
should not
yeah.
be whole.
Is that
Oh,
so?
interesting.
Unless you know what the fuck you're doing.
I know, but most people don't.
Yeah,
So my mommy-
you should
For
do
the
that,
flavor
Eugene,
infusion.
But it's fucking Thanksgiving. It's gonna be dry at some point.
No, you
anyways.
can
Like,
make
gotta get a
turkey taste
beautiful-
good.
Brine it.
Gonna get a beautiful.
My mommy
turkey at the end.
brines and she cooks it whole.
Your mommy does what?
My mommy brines it in like I think it's like an apple cider thing.
She probably does the Alton
know.
Brown one, which has
What
apple
does-
cider,
what does
black
Daddy do?
peppercorns.
You need
Yeah.
to take it out periodically and baste
Of course.
it throughout.
Yeah, of course.
Throughout the roasting process.
Zach, do you ever shave your face?
Oh, a couple times a week.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You look good.
Well, thanks, man. I like being smooth.
Well, something I've been using lately is Dollar Shave Club. And now, when I talk about Dollar Shave Club, I can't stress enough the quality of the products, baby. The razors.
I heard they've spent years developing, crafting, and refining everything. Is this true?
It's true. They have everything that I use to look, feel, and smell my best. You name it, they have it. I use it. I have been a Dollar Shave member for years, and what I really love the most is the shave butter.
Ooh.
I have super sensitive skin, and I've been
Yeah.
able to use that, and it's been like so much better for me as a shaving cream. As amazing as their shave stuff is, Dollar Shave Club is way more than just razors. They got you covered from head to toe. They have everything you need to shower, shave, style your hair, brush your teeth, and yes, Zach, even wipe your little booty.
They should just call it the Dollar Life Club.
And it can keep you automatically stocked up on the products you use. You get whatever you want whenever you need it, whether that's once a month or a few times a year. I never have to waste any time at the grocery store wondering if what I'm getting is any good, because as a Dollar Shave Club member, I know what I'm getting is the highest quality. And right now, little Triceratops, you can put the quality of Dollar Shave Club's products to the test. Their Ultimate Shave Razor Starter Set has basically everything you need for an amazing shave. The Executive Razor, Shave Butter, Prep Scrub, and Post-Shave Dew.
Pop.
The best part is you can try it for just $5. After that, the restock box ships regular size products at regular prices. Get your ultimate starter set for just $5 at dollarshaveclub.com/tryguys. That's dollarshaveclub.com/tryguys.
So we're a little behind on movies these days, and Ariel suggested we go see a date night movie as The Joker.
Oh, God.
And I said,
That gets you in the
I
mood.
don't think it's a date night movie.
you haven't done that?
I haven't done it yet.
I will tell you it is absolutely not a
Why
date
don't you
night
see like
movie.
Last Christmas? That's totally a date night movie.
Mm-hmm.
You should see Parasite.
Oh,
It's
Parasite,
also not a
yes.
date night movie per se.
better
But
than
it's
The Joker.
a lot of
It
comedy.
is the best
Yeah.
movie of the year.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's going to be better and better movies. Joker's good. You're
Is it
gonna
like a
Joker
like
you're
a
gonna into-
Roma best movie of the year?
No,
type of thing?
Parasite's
no.
fun.
Okay.
Parasite's a blast.
You don't know anything about it? It's the Korean film.
No, it's like it was a really good movie, but like you have to focus.
No. Roma's homework. That's rewarding. Parasite is
It's a field
a
trip.
blast.
Beautiful movie.
The field
I cried.
trip. Joker
Anyway.
is going to disturb the fuck out of Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving's a time for you to
wants
drink
to
with
see
your
it.
family. And when you drink with your family, we encourage you to email us in at I'm drunk tryguys@gmail.com. You've done that, and we have some great little drunk emails for you. I got this first one. Eugene, would you care to read this one, please?
Dude, I'm amped for our post-Thanksgiving drunk recap. I want to hear next week about the shit that went down. Write some stuff with your family. Write some stuff against your family. Let's have some like dueling banjo emails going. Let us know how Thanksgiving went.
Yeah, I want to get some family emails. Everyone writes a line.
That's cute.
I need a fake name.
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks,
Congrats
director
on-
of Charlie's Angels, writes in. The subject line is, "Yo, dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, Try Guys. I'm a little drunk after visiting Thomas Jefferson's Poplar Forest Wine Festival for 5 hours today."
It is the Poplar Forest Festival.
5 hours.
What is that?
Poplar.
Type of tree.
Poplar.
Or it's popular misspelled.
Poplar is a thing.
Poplar's a type of tree. Poplar Forest was old TJ's summer home. That probs was the reason he died in a shit ton of debt. But he did grow some dope-ass grapes and made lots of wine, so you would think he would have made some money from them, but I guess not. Maybe his wine sucked, or maybe people didn't want to buy it because he owned slaves.
Fair point.
Not cool. There's a Z. If he were alive today, I wouldn't buy his wine. Probs would taste like tears of the oppressed.
Wow.
Well, gotta go crack open another bottle of wine. Though I should email you before I get so loaded that my fingers become link sausages and my norm gibberish becomes not understandable. Love you guys, all 5 of you. Hippie holidays. Elizabeth Banks.
Link sausage.
I have had the wine that the Founding Fathers drank. They drank Madeira a lot. The Founding Fathers drank a type of wine. They often reference Madeira, which was this sort of old sweet wine. And I've had it because when we did our Founding Fathers show, we bought some old wine just so we'd be like, oh, well.
Is this a red or a white?
It's a red.
Did it come in a cask?
No, it came in a wine bottle. It's still a type of wine you can get now, but we found some old, expensive bottle. A cask? Yeah. It's like a fatter jug, isn't it?
Like an old-timey wine bottle.
Yeah. But it was good. I don't want to say that maybe there was oppression in the I don't know how to balance. I don't know how to tread that line. But
well, you're not a sommelier, so you don't know the flavors of.
But it was
that.
good. I think if you haven't had a Madeira wine, it's quite delicious. A little on its way to tasting like a dessert wine without getting all the way there. It's definitely sweet. Yeah.
I did not know Thomas Jefferson died in debt.
Suck it, Tommy J.
I mean, pretty good way to go.
That is
true. Does it get passed to your family?
I don't think so.
If I'm I'm gonna.
But you don't get to pass anything to your family.
Oh, great point.
But I don't think the debt's.
No, I think you do inherit people's debt.
Oh, really?
I think that's a thing.
No way.
How is that fair?
It's not.
And with that, we got another drunk email.
You don't want to talk more about the oppression that Thomas Jefferson did?
I don't. I want to glaze over it.
It makes me think about the corruption of heroes that you have to deal with at a young age, where you're told hey, these are the heroes of America, and then you very slowly throughout childhood realize they weren't great people, and then as you get older, you start liking all this music and all these movies, then you find out that they're shitty people too. And it's for most, I feel like it was a gradual scale of awareness. Whereas I think it should have been more harsh. I don't know why they didn't teach us when we learned about them in the beginning that they're just not the best people.
Maybe we should idolize better people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think we should.
Maybe we should have more female heroes.
I mean, I think they are starting to teach that more in schools, like the Christopher Columbus thing. 30 years ago, they said, "Oh, Christopher Columbus is great," and then when we were growing up, we got elements of actually, there's not
my
so
school
great
was
things about
pretty
it.
on board with him.
But that's the fact that some of us had that, some of us didn't. That's a change in culture broadly.
I do wonder, as you now, you're raising a kid, we are going to raise kids, and so it comes back to this day, Thanksgiving, which you touched on earlier, Eugene. It's you want to let Wes have the fun of Thanksgiving and thinking about the
cornucopias,
the festival, but then also at one point there's the harsh reality of.
Oh yeah, I would just explain how it's really become more of a secular American holiday, but it's based on a kind of a difficult history, and when he's old enough to understand what a smallpox blanket is, then I can elaborate.
And on that, Keith,
can I get a name?
Elizabeth Hanks.
Elizabeth Hanks. This is entitled "Hello, Sir," singular. Hi, I'm drunk, and you're watching Disney Channel. I love y'all very much indeed, and I really love your content. I love to play cards. and I have been playing many of them with my C equal friends. Do you like cards? I wonder if we could go back in the time vortex and see past things. What things would you like to see? Also, tell me a secret because it's fun. Yay! Wago team. Best, your girl, Elizabeth Hanks.
He's definitely drunk.
She actually is drunk. There wasn't a lot of added like humor to prove that she was drunk, you know? And we can tell, listeners, when you're writing to us drunk, don't add extra bullshit. You can just be your drunk self.
Mm-hmm. So, do you guys think Try Guys Play Bridge is a good video?
Wow, I actually do think old card games could be interesting.
No, but I have been telling our production team that I want us to learn Mahjong, which I think is a great video.
Or we could just do poker.
We are going to do poker.
Poker's pretty good.
That's the current plan. But while we're set up, maybe we should just play Rummy.
So Eugene, if you could go back into a time vortex and see something,
Specifically a vortex. That's a one-way ticket, bro.
time vortex, what would you want to see?
Dinosaurs.
Okay, obviously. Which one?
Which dinosaur?
Yeah.
Probably a Diplodocus, because it's the longest ever living creature. And it had a tiny brain. It had the smallest brain compared to the mass of its body. Like, it's huge. And the tail had to balance out the neck, which was extremely long.
Which brings us to our next segment. Eugene wows you with how much he knows about dinosaurs.
No, I just liked the dinosaurs a lot as a kid.
You know all their names. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
everyone loves dinosaurs. You fucking know shit about dinosaurs.
Yeah, I had like posters of dinosaurs. I just liked animals, but dinosaurs especially were dope. I'd go into the library in elementary school and get the Encarta encyclopedia when you put the CD-ROM in the old computer.
Oh, yeah.
But then I'd also just look at the dinosaur encyclopedia, and I was the stupid little jackass kid who raised my hand in class and be like, dinosaurs had feathers. And no one liked me. Dinosaurs had feathers.
Hey,
Do you know that it was a further distance between Stegosaurus and the Tyrannosaurus than the Tyrannosaurus to us?
Wait, really?
Something like that, yeah. Basically, certain dinosaurs lived further apart in time than the last dinosaur to our existence.
Well, I thought you meant evolutionarily. Wait, you mean in terms of time?
In actual time, yeah.
Shut the...
We have been on the Earth
It's like a little tiny blip.
such a tiny
I
little
know
blip.
that.
But like,
I knew the woolly mammoth was closer to us than dinosaurs, but that there are dinosaurs further
that's
from
what
other
there's, like,
dinosaurs.
there's, Jurassic, Triassic, and all that. Like
Yeah.
those are span millions
Cretaceous.
and millions of years, like hundreds of millions. Each of those
Cretaceous.
eras span like hundreds of millions of
Yeah,
years.
they fucking...
Wait, but
we're
I
going to
thought-
destroy ourselves before...
I thought Satan buried all those bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he did.
To confuse you.
I was filled with delight when you said Diplodocus.
I just
like
like
that
the
one.
part. It's the longest time. Well, I mean, there might be a new one on record, but that's conservatively, I'd say that's the one that's usually recited as the longest.
Top 3 favorite dinosaurs. Ready? Spit it.
All right, Eugene, I have a way of framing it in a way that you'll like because you can win this game. We're each going to go around. We're going to say a dinosaur, and if you run out, you can't say one, you're out. Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
Triceratops.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Stegosaurus.
Oh, I'm out.
Great game, guys. Great game.
Top 3 right there. You took top 3.
Brontosaurus.
Pterodactyl.
I don't know if Brontosaurus is still technically...
Yeah, it was. They proved that it wasn't a real thing.
Wait, what?
Because it's
it's-
technically a Brachiosaurus, which was also like... It's a very
It was a
convoluted
false
argument about
skeleton,
it.
creation.
Fuck that. Pluto's a planet.
Wait, are you kidding?
I'm
Wait,
still in.
whoa. You're telling me the Brontosaurus is not a thing?
I think it's... a lot of times they find a certain bone and then they figure
found
out that it's
extra
part of a
bones,
different dinosaur.
and they thought it was the same
Yeah.
dinosaur. So it's like neck was just impossible. They were like, no, this neck's not. It can't be possible.
When did this happen?
Like 15 years ago or
Wow.
something.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think
clearly I didn't know. All right, I'm out. Eugene, your turn. Zach, you're still in.
I am shaken to my core. I need to go on
don't quote me on that because I don't want the
I don't know.
No,
I feel like
natural
I've
history,
heard
but I
of
think
time.
I think
Yeah.
it is. Yeah,
The
it's
head
certainly
of the,
part.
Brontosaurus
I think there's like
Association of
four
America.
different apatosaurs basically that are like looped together that actually were the same species. But Brontosaurus was like an old timey term that is no longer used in paleontology, I think.
Yeah, they were basically like, this neck's not real. Somebody put some extra bones in, and it's not real.
Maybe
Yeah,
it was.
because basically it's just some person like who finds bones and they're guessing what the puzzle is. And if like 2 animals died together, but some of the bones washed away, and you got all these extra neck bones, you think, well, they must all be this guy's neck. Man, this guy had a crazy neck. I guess I'll put it together.
I was at the zoo. Did you know that they are Jurassic Parking endangered species?
No.
Yeah, they're bringing them back.
So they are taking endangered species DNA and freezing it in embryos. And so they have, like for the white rhino, they have like a bunch of frozen white rhino embryos, and they're trying to genetically like be able to bring those species back.
I think that's dope.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But the implications are
interesting.
Yeah. There's always the one person in the group that when you bring up these things immediately turns to you and says, so you think humans should be God now?
So you can play God.
It happens every time I bring this up. Here's one very interesting thing related. There's a news story this past week where for the first time in history, they were able to put a human in suspended animation. So now it's a noble cause. So what they're doing is they are filling the blood of, say, a gunshot victim with this like, it's like a frozen liquid material so that it suspends, like the heart rate goes so low that basically the human can't decay enough to die within, say, the typical 15 minutes that they would have. The surgeons have, say, 2 to 3 hours to operate, and then they restart the heart and refill the body with blood. Whoa. So it's suspended animation.
Whoa.
Isn't that so cool?
Really cool.
All right, we're now going to wow you with all the stoner headlines we read this week. I read that the universe may not be expanding. Time's actually just slowing down.
Whoa. I read that scientists have observed that our galaxy is like super fucking old.
Whoa.
I read that the president bribed you.
Well, I did read that there's supposed to be some like unicorn meteor shower this week or month. It just means it's going to be a unicorn, meaning it's going to be very visible and unlikely to occur.
Where can I see it?
In the sky.
But LA's got all the light pollution.
Yeah, we're not going to see it.
You got to go to freaking Joshua.
Maybe in the plane, on the plane.
I don't know. Maybe I could. Oh, I'm fine during the day.
They should have sunroofs on planes.
No kidding.
Make a whole plane out of glass.
So it's impossibly blinding all the time.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm going to look up this meteor shower so I can give the deets, and I think our listeners, it's too late.
Pretty interesting about meteors, but you know what? Sometimes you need some advice about meteors. And for that, we turn to the youngest and least experienced member of us, Miles, with a segment we call Advice That'll Go for Miles with Miles Bonsignore.
Ho, ho, ho. Happy Thanksgiving, Miles Nation.
Yeah?
How are you, little boys and girls?
Good.
Good.
We're good, Daddy Santa.
Have you ever wanted a succulent little kiss?
Oh boy.
Ooh, yes.
Lock lips with a flavor so big it'll make you
Now.
Thanksgiving is a holiday. Food goes in your body and out your ass. What you're going to want to do is a special little treat for the boys who want to get salty.
Yeah.
Here's the plan. Cook the turkey even though Eugene said not to do it. Cook it with vegetables. Put the vegetables in there. Get the turkey, baste the turkey. Once the turkey's done, pull the turkey out, put it on the table. That pan's going to have rendered fat on it, bitch. You're going to want that shit. Take the rendered fat. If you cook 2 turkeys, you're going to have more rendered fat and vegetables. You're going to take the vegetables, the herbs, the brine that's come out onto the pan. You're going to put it into a tall pitcher. You're going to get an immersion blender. But before you blend, you're going to take a turkey baster. You're going to suction off the top part of the fat, leaving only the fond and the juices from the turkey. So you're not doing it too fatty a gravy. You're going to immersion blend the carrots, the celery, the herbs, all the stuff that's been under and inside the turkey, any leftover bits of burnt stuffing. That's also going to be immersion blended into the gravy. You're going to cook it and add salt and pepper to taste, and you're going to have a fucking bomb-ass gravy that your mom's going to scream about.
Make your mom scream.
Gravy!
That was a good
So the
tip.
advice is make gravy?
No, the advice is make gravy with an immersion blender.
I get that. Nobody has
Okay.
an immersion blender.
Well, use a freaking mixer, bitch.
Yeah, you can do it with anything that will
Yeah.
chop stuff down. But yeah, that's the great tip. I have a turkey tip as well.
Ooh, hey.
Turkey tip!
Everyone
Turkey
always
tip.
is like, save your carcass and boil it and make soup. That is a great idea. You should save the carcass and boil it and make soup. But the soup, you need to add some sort of tomatoes. Crushed tomatoes or pureed tomatoes will add the extra acidity because turkey is kind of not that fatty. And when you and the bones aren't that flavorful, and you're going to cook it and you're going to add your vegetables and you're going to drink it and you're going to be like, this soup kind of sucks. Yeah. And all that really is missing is tomatoes. It adds so much extra flavor and vitamins. It's a really great healthy addition to the soup, and it makes it so much fucking better. I learned this the other year when I made turkey, and I was like, man, this sucks. What can I do? And I read online, tomatoes are the missing ingredient for your turkey soup.
Wow.
And I've got a tip, turkey tip. Turkeys are basically dinosaurs, which means that we're living in the Triassic period still.
And I have an editor's note because I hate spreading misinformation, especially about something I care about.
Oh, yeah.
Brontosaurus was declared real again.
Fuck yeah!
I'm back, baby!
Hell yeah!
Which it's science, so they're constantly like, was he real? I guess he's real now, so they just didn't know. They were mixing up all their bones.
But they first did think they had added
there was a
extra
long
bones.
period of time where they declared Brontosaurus a different dinosaur.
Dude, my heart was achy breaking
Brontosaurus,
all
you can
over.
still say Brontosaurus is a dinosaur.
I will.
And then
God, I hope you listen to the end.
there's Diplodocus is not the longest dinosaur on record. It's something called an Argentinosaurus.
Oh, well, duh.
Wow.
Which I don't know what that is,
Yeah, it's
but I
cool.
want to make sure the audience knows the fact.
Wow.
That's good.
That's why you're wearing a suit.
That is why I'm wearing
Professor
a suit.
Yang.
I want to make sure we provide our own cliff notes and corrections, and the comment section does not have to.
Well, thank you for watching and listening to the TryPod. Be sure to subscribe and rate us a 5-star review. And what, Zach? What?
The color. What
color.
day is it? Tomorrow.
Oh, and tomorrow is Black Friday. We're going to have a crazy sale on tryguys.com. Select items of our new line will be up to 50%
Oh, damn.
off.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
criminal.
Crazy.
There's some
criminal.
really cute styles coming out.
Yeah.
Very
Things that we've
colorful.
saved for
Really
over a year
cute
that are
stuff.
very cute.
Not to mention, we got signed books on there. These are things that you should buy for yourself. Great gifts for those holiday stuffers.
And I think, and so please visit tryguys.com, and to take us out, everyone, just say in one word what you're thankful for.
Opportunities.
Family.
Love.
Brontosauri.
The podcast listeners, thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening.
That's what the official TryPod theme song. Boo, boo, boo. It's TryPod.
Until next time, happy Thanksgiving.
Does it still have to be tripoodles, or why isn't it tripod?